Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in this very important update here on price action of Bitcoin. As we can see guys, Bitcoin has broken out of some of the most important line of support, which right now is resulting in a bearish move, and this bearish move could last longer. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. After invalidating this ascending triangular bullish continuation pattern, price invalidating this bullish move around this upper trend from this descending channel, now we are facing another continuation which could bring the price of Bitcoin in between 40,000 to 50,000, and only after that decide an actual trend direction. Yes, this is what we see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. So before I jump into the content, before we start talking about it, I want you to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed these bonuses from Bybit, Phemex, OKX, then definitely check the video description. Now first thing first, we have unfortunately broken the support around 62,000, resulting in a bearish move and also invalidating this ascending triangle, a bullish continuation pattern, and that is resulting in another continuation here to the downside following this descending channel. I mean, instead of this lower highs lower low continuation pattern for Bitcoin after breaking the support which we have around 62,000, now this might be resulting in another continuation here towards this lower trend line from the descending channel, and only after that decide the actual trend duration. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. Price breaking below 62,000 has started with another bearish continuation, and not just only for this month but even for the upcoming month. I mean, the month of September historically has been one of the worst performing for Bitcoin, worst performing month for Bitcoin out of all these years, right? Only 3 years, 2023, 2016 and 2015 was bullish, but the rest were bearish. This is another sign the upcoming month for Bitcoin could be bearish after breaking the support from this 62,000, because I showed you guys with the help of this Williams alligator indicator during uptrend, this Williams alligator indicator has always acted as a strong line of support. Green line appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom only happens during uptrend, right? And each and every pullback, this same trend line acts as support. But in our case, even after this bullish cross, the price started showing weakness. I mean, we not just only broke the support from this middle line, support from this upper trend line from this ascending triangle, we also broke the support from this Williams alligator indicator, which is about to form a bearish crossover. Yes guys, unfortunately this Williams alligator indicator looks like it is about to flash a bearish cross, because if that happens, you know what's going to happen? The price is expected to show another continuation here to the downside, because unfortunately the RSI line has dropped below 50, and now even the MACD looks like it is about to form a bearish cross, and T3CCI also holding the central line. I mean, once we start appearing in a negative territory, there is a very high probability of price also starting with another bearish continuation, because we know we have unfortunately broken below one of the most important support which we had for this month of August. Yes guys, unfortunately the price of Bitcoin after this bullish move failed to hold the support from this CPR lines, and now this here, the monthly S1 line which sits around 55,000 could be attracting as our next target. Our next possible target for Bitcoin is 55,000, and even if the worst starts playing out, not just only 55,000, if the price starts going even lower, then according to this monthly CPR, you can see the next target sits around 46,000. So that's why guys, since the price has broken out of some of the key line of support, now we have to be careful, because even if the price starts showing another continuation like this, let's not get fooled, because according to this formation, right, that might be just a temporary relief rally, price getting attracted around this 0.5, 0.61 Fibonacci line, and then slowly heading here towards this original trend duration, because we found out historically September has always been the worst performing month for Bitcoin. But if you look at October, if you look at November, December, they have been one of the best month for Bitcoin. So maybe this month of August, the end of August and the month of September could be favoring the short, because according to this volume profile, the next area of confluence is here. I mean, this 56,000 will be the next area of confluence, and I just showed you with the help of this CPI indicator. This monthly S1 line also sits around 55,000. So you can see guys, this week and even the upcoming month, the month of September, could be favoring the shorts, because the price unfortunately has broken the support from this CPI line, broken the support from this Williams alligator indicator, support from the center line, and the support from this ascending triangle, the upper trend line, which was supposed to hold the price of Bitcoin above 61,000. And now, beside this example, what I also want you guys to look at is this rising wedge. A rising wedge is a bearish continuation pattern. If the price starts showing another continuation to the downside, you can see according to this example, where could the price of Bitcoin be heading? The price of Bitcoin could be heading back towards this 50,000. Yes guys, this lower trend line 51,000 will be our price objective according to this rising wedge, which is a bearish continuation pattern, because we know this trend line here to the downside is also the price objective from this descending triangle. A descending triangle, just like as shown in an example, is a bearish continuation pattern where the upper trend line acts as resistance and lower trend line acts as a support. We had a breakdown, but unfortunately after losing the support on 60,000, this lower trend line here could be attracting us, which is again around 56,000. So that's why in the medium short term, 56,000 from this volume profile, from this CPI indicator, and even from this descending triangle could be attracting us. And this area will be one of the most important area, because losing that means we are going to head towards this 40,000 range, guys. This 40,000 range will be attracting us, because the price opportunity from this descending triangle, you can see, sits around 40,000. So this area will be looked as our upcoming target if the price also breaks below the support which we have around 56,000, because we know beside this bearish continuation, I mean beside the price opportunity from this rising wedge, beside the price opportunity from this descending triangle, even in a daily time frame, you can see using this rising trend line, which in the past price action acted as one of the most important support for Bitcoin, will be attracting us. Because if the price starts falling this bearish continuation to the downside, this trend line will be attracting us. So that's why so many confluence in between 40,000 to 50,000 range. So this trend line, this bearish price target, could be attracting us before finding bottom and before starting with an actual bullish move. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that after losing the support which we had from this CPI indicator, losing the support from this Williams alligator indicator, center line from the descending channel, and even the support from this ascending triangle upper trend line, now this here could be looked as a bearish continuation, and even the month of September will be bearish, because if you look at the chart here, you can see Bitcoin for the month of September has generally been bearish. So that's why this bearish target could be playing out for the upcoming days and even for the upcoming month. But after September, you can see October has been extremely bullish month for Bitcoin. November has been extremely bullish month for Bitcoin, and even the month of December has been very, very bullish for Bitcoin. So that's why what I'm trying to pinpoint is that even if the month of September is going to be bearish, I just want you guys to zoom out, because we just found out the month of October, November, December has been very, very bullish. And even with the help of this monthly chart, you can see after and before the halving how the price has reacted each and every time. I showed you guys when the price of Bitcoin was approaching towards the first halving, we were following this expansion trend line, this rising trend line, which was acting as support, and each and every retracement on that area resulted in a very, very bullish move. So what I want you guys to do is to look at this pullback. After the first halving, we had a pullback. Price came back to test the support from this rising trend line, and only after that resulted in this actual bullish move. Same thing happened here. Before going to the second halving, price was clearly following this expansion trend line, this rising trend line, which was acting as support, right? But when the price went through the second halving, we got attracted back towards this expansion trend line, and only after that the price started with this actual bullish move. Same thing has happened again and again. Before and after the halving, the price in most of the cases has got attracted towards this expansion, this rising trend line, and only after that it has started with an actual bullish move. So in our case, if we look at this expansion trend line, it is acting as support, so it might be retested, which sits around 48,000, 50,000, but we could see a flash crash which could bring us below that range. But at the end, we are still expecting this bull market to continue. Yes, even after the bearish move, this here, right, in general has been considered as a very, very bullish pattern for Bitcoin. So I personally think this bull market has not ended yet. Even if the price starts showing weakness, right, even if the price starts showing another continuation to the downside, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out, because in a bigger picture there is nothing to worry about. And even according to these columns, these yearly columns, you can see history shows Bitcoin has never had 2 consecutive red years in a row. And if you look at this from 2012, from where we started with an actual bullish move, you can see this move was almost 5,550%. Now, if you look at this year, 2015, from this year till 2016, we had a move of around 122%. So 2019, 2020 was almost 292%. What I'm trying to pinpoint is that each and every consecutive year has been very bullish. I mean, more than 100%. Right now, we are just around 37.27%. So before ending the year of 2024, I personally think Bitcoin will be above 80-90,000. Yes, guys, before closing the year, I personally think the price of Bitcoin will be somewhere around 80-90,000, which will bring us above 100% in average. So if we see another continuation price just coming above 100%, I personally think the price of Bitcoin will be around 80 to 90,000. So in case of doubt, I suggest you guys to simply zoom out. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please guys, please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this are the first time to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed these bonuses from Bybit, Phemex and OKEx, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.